What's up, everybody? It's your girl ARIE. Welcome back to another Late Nights with ARIE. Welcome back to another cooking video, guys. I'm your host, ARIE Amore, the ARIE Amore, and I'm back. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am finally back with a cooking video. It is fall time, one of my favorite times of the year, might I add. But yeah, guys, I am going to be showing you guys my very special chili recipe, okay? It is my recipe, so if you don't like it, you don't have to make it. But please do enjoy the video, follow along, leave some comments, and don't forget to like the video, guys, because all interactions help the channel continue to grow. Alright, let's get it. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do is cook our peppers, our onions, and we have some garlic. So I do like to just go ahead and start off by cutting my garlic in half. I cut both of the end pieces off. Y'all, don't sit up here and act like your girl supposed to be Chef Boyardee, because I'm not. But I do my best when it comes to like cutting and stuff. I take off as much as I can off of the onion, because we really don't need all that extra skin and stuff. And y'all, this is not a waste, unless you want to eat the skin, and then it is what it is. But, and then my eyes start to water. I hate when my eyes water when I do onions. It makes me not even want to do it. And I'm not even going to lie to you, because sometimes your girl will go to Kroger's and I will literally get the onions that's already chopped up. But yeah, because look, who got time for this? Who got time for this? Y'all, let me finish getting this off. I'll be right back. Alright, so I got that off. I'm just going to cut my onions into like little squares. Just like that. Oop, look, see, we already using some. Y'all are not the best cutter. I like when people be like, and then they go like that, and you know, it'd be all mixed and really pretty, but I don't got those type of skills. Like, just do your best. Do your best. One thing I can say for certain, it's still gonna turn out pretty good, okay? Y'all, my eyes are burning so bad. This is why sometimes I get the onions that's already chopped up, because literally it's gonna mess up my makeup. And I have a photo shoot after this, like, Lord. But I did want to show y'all how I cut my green pepper. I usually cut right around here just to kind of get that end piece off. Just like that. Throw whatever extra to the side. And then I like to go into that pepper, and I like to cut out the core. I think that's what it's called. Let me know down in the comments if this is called a core. I don't really know, but I'm almost positive that's what it's called. We don't need that, so throw it in our waste. And then I like to just go straight in half. Now you can use as many onions, as many peppers, garlic as you want. It really depends on your style chili, okay? I love me a lot of onions, even though I don't like to cut them. I love a lot of it. When it comes to the pepper, I personally don't feel like I really need a lot of peppers at all. So yeah, just do you when it comes to doing this. Do you. I'm just pretty much just showing you guys the basics. I make them into like a nice little line, turn them to the side, and then cut like little squares. And that kind of just gets me by. So yeah, that's all I do with the peppers. So now I'm just going into my garlic. I have about maybe 6 to 7 garlic cloves. It really depends on the size of the garlic, because some of them in this little pouch was a little small, and some of them was like full size, like this one here. So if I had a small one, I pretty much just compensated for that with another small one or a large one, just kind of, you know, make it do what it do. But yeah, so just chop that up as fine as you can get it, y'all. I do want to say, it's 100% better to use the fresh garlic versus the mince that comes into the container. Your girl uses it, but not for the chili. Okay, we want it to be fresh and earthy. Okay, but yeah. So the next thing we are going to do is start simmering down these peppers, these onions, and the garlic, so that we can get into the actual chili. So let's go. Okay, so I have a little bit of oil here in this pan, or it's a pot, whatever. I'm also going to add a spoonful of butter. Y'all, it's going to sizzle. I'm so scared. But we're going to let that do what it do. And then we're going to put in the peppers and the onions. I'm actually going to just scoop it with my hands, just because I feel like it's easier. Because sometimes when I take this cutting board off, it be a little struggle, because it kind of sticks to the counter a little bit. This just for to make sure that it's nice and sturdy. But yeah, it's just I don't got time for it right now. Okay. Onions and the peppers get a little bit sweated out before placing in the garlic. Now's a really good time to go ahead and place that garlic. And if you don't know why, the reason why is because if you cook the garlic too fast, it will have this burnt taste to it. And that is extremely nasty, y'all. If y'all had burnt garlic before, you know. If you haven't, it's not worth risking it, okay? But we're going to do this, and we're going to let it sit for probably maybe 2 minutes. And then we're going to add our ground beef. So I'll see you guys back in just a second. So I went ahead and I put the meat in, guys. But we got it a little bit brown. What I'm going to do is add in some hot sausage, y'all. Y'all got to have the sausage into this recipe. Because if you don't, then you're just going to be missing out on a really good time, okay? So add that in. And don't ask why I didn't put it all in at once. Because I didn't. Because you want the flavors to combine separately and kind of take its time to cook. That's why. And we're just going to chop it up. I do try to make sure that I chop, like, let me show y'all. I try to chop my meat up as small as possible. I don't like those big old meat chunks in my chili. And I know some people might because chili is usually just like a bunch of chunks, but it's just not a preference for me. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep on chopping this up until everything's kind of mixed in, and then we're going to get into the seasoning. Alright, so that's been cooking for quite a bit. It's nice, it's chopped up. It doesn't have too much oil in it. If your meat has a lot of oil, go ahead and drain that oil out. If it has just a little bit, don't even worry about it. But we are going to season this with some garlic powder. Season how you like it. I love my seasonings. It tastes pretty good. So I'm going to do about maybe 3 tablespoons. No, that's a push. I'm going to do like 2. If you ain't sneezing, it ain't season. Y'all know I always say that. A little bit of onion powder, not a lot. Maybe like 1 tablespoon. And do the powder, not salt. Because if you do salt, on salt, oh, it's going to tear your butt up. We're going to do some ground cumin. Maybe about 1 tablespoon. And then we're going to do some crushed red peppers. This is going to add the spice, y'all. I'm going to do about 2 full tablespoons of this. Y'all, this is taking too long. Hold on. I'm going to do about 2. Yeah. And then I'm going to taste it throughout to make sure it's spicy how I like it. A little bit of pepper, y'all. More like not even a full tablespoon. Half a tablespoon. Teaspoon. And a little bit of salt. Half a tablespoon. Not a lot. And then we are going to mix it up. So once it's mixed up, y'all, we are going to go right into adding the rest of our ingredients. So mix it up really good and then meet me back. We are going to add the Hershey cocoa powder. Get the unsweetened kind. I'm just going to do 1 nice scoop of that and throw that in. Just like that, y'all, and mix it up. So let's go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients into this too. We are going to add 1 pack of the beefy onion. Actually, not really the full pack, more like half the pack. Beefy onion soup mix. And I'm going to put the other half back in the box for next time. Alright. And then we are going to mix that up. I know it seems like a lot, y'all, but if you portion it right and don't like put too much into it, it's going to work out. But I like my stuff to have a lot of flavor. It smells so good. I know everybody's probably like, well, where's the chili pack? We are going to use half of the hot chili pack, guys. And I'll be honest, even though it says it's hot, it really don't be. That's what the red peppers is for, because it's more of a seasoning versus a heat, if that makes sense. But yeah, just a little bit of sprinkle, maybe like 1 to 2 tablespoons. I didn't even use the whole pack, I lied. So I did drain out my red kidney beans. This is more like 2 cans. I'm not going to lie to you. I like to have a good amount of beans. I like the same amount of beans to the same amount of meat that's in it, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, but I like it to be like 50-50. So we're going to add those in, drain them out. Y'all do have to drain it. Please drain it. You're going to be in trouble if you don't. It's not going to taste good. I promise you it's not. And then we are going to mix that in very well as well. We're gonna do 1 can of pureed tomatoes. It says low sodium. Hopefully that's the case. We're gonna just put that entire can inside and mix that up as well. I'm not a fan of tomatoes. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'll eat it if it's in the chili. If it's made right, I'll go ahead and eat it. But y'all, look at that. It's coming together already. Now we are going to use some organic beef broth. This is low sodium as well. And I want y'all to pay attention to this part, because the way that I'm going to do it is I'm actually going to be letting my chili simmer for 3 hours, y'all. Like I said, I have a photo shoot. So I'm going to let it simmer on low for 3 hours. So I'm going to put a generous amount, almost this entire bottle, y'all. So I'm looking a little soupy, but by the time it's all done, it's not going to be soupy. I promise you, everything will kind of evaporate. But yeah, just mix that in just like that. And this is a point where I might try to like take a little sip and taste whatever pieces, even though it's not done, just to kind of get an idea as far as like my seasonings. Is it, you know, the flavors the way that I want it? So yeah, give me just 1 second. Okay guys, so I am back. The chili was cooking while I was at my photo shoot. I was there for probably like, I want to say maybe not 4 hours, probably like 2.5 hours for real. But I put cheddar cheese and a little bit of mozzarella cheese. I love me some mozzarella cheese, and I am going to try it for you. Look at that. All right, let's go. Ooh, it's so good. Look at that. Yeah. You gotta try this recipe, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I'll see you next time.